Okay, next tip is a sphere now. Why?
That would work, I
Well,
guess.
you know, in retrospect, that would work. Okay. Time to delete everything.
I mean, how are you gonna make a sphere?
Well, it's gonna
Making
be
a
like...
cylinder works, but
No,
making
no,
a
no, no,
sphere
no.
is
I can make a
hard.
ball.
All right,
It's
all right.
gonna be awkward as shit, but it will work. And it's better than just axing this.
Fair enough.
The weighting is gonna be awful, though, but it will work. I do know how to make it. Make it conical so it rolls back onto the proper side. Nope. That doesn't matter. Like, the problem is if I need to make it conical so it keeps going back to the proper side, then the design's
It's gonna
already
roll
failed.
on the side of the. True. It'll also just roll on the side of the cone.
Yeah. It'll just keep staying on that
1 in 4.
cone side and be meaningless.
Okay.
Like, there's no way to make a mega wheel that actually works right now. As far as I know, without you guys pretty much designing it for me and handing it to me. Because trying to backseat game how to make a proper mega wheel is just going to result in so much backseat gaming, it's not fun for me anymore. And fun for most people.
Okay. 2.
Is there a way to delete the entire thing? No. They really do actually need, like, a big eraser. Just look at everything and just death. Go. Bye.
Yeah. Everything connected to this thing dies.
Yep.
That'd be very, very useful.
Because right now, I've got to delete 2/3 of my wheel.
Uh-huh. Well, have fun with that.
Yeah. The only problem with making it a ball is it's not going to roll in any specific direction. It's just going to flip out and do whatever it wants. But that's still better than the wheel, which just kind of flipped over and then was like, well, fuck it, bye. I guess I could have a bunch of...
Oh my god.
Yo.
Yeah. I love it. Dance to my doodly doodly doo. Oh no, what'd you do? You went over and you rewired it, you fuck. I was making a perfect little like square dancing robot.
Just flip the rotation on one thing. Suddenly you got way jiggier.
I love this game. I can't wait to see this game get finished. Because this game is never boring.
It's
All
true.
right.
This is the first sandbox game where I've like... You're doing the butterfly.
Yeah. Oh no! Yeah, QWERTY man, you're right. It needed more height to have extra traction to go further.
Bird, put wheels on
Yep.
the middle. So it's kind of like wheelchairing itself around.
Oh no!
No, dude,
I can't have it do that.
it could totally scoot. It could scoot.
Wait. You're right. I see what you're... I smell what the rock is cooking. Yeah, if I put it on wheels, then it's just basically like a skateboard.
Yeah, and you're just gonna be...
Oh, yes! There,
You'll just-
that's exactly how we do this.
You'll just
Yep.
scoot your patoot all the way somewhere. Turning...
And I need to... Well,
I guess you could put an
turning is
axle-
not a thing that happens.
Well, I mean, you could also just put an axle on it and it would just turn itself.
That's true.
I mean, at that point, it's a car, but instead of rolling the wheels, you're
Mm-hmm.
just kind of pushing it along, but, I mean, that's not really that much different.
Yeah. No, this thing absolutely needs tires. That is 100% what it needs right now.
In retrospect, I should not be looking in your direction while deleting a bunch of parts. That could...
It's fine. It's just, if you ruined everything, I would never forgive you.
I... probably could handle that.
Probably. I'll put that bearing there, and that tire there.
I just show up
Yep.
to your house in, like, 3 weeks and only speak with Ladybird.
Aw. That would
she
be
going-
sad.
Is she going to MagFest with us, or is it just, like, you
Oh,
and
yeah.
me? Okay.
Oh, she would not miss this. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
She's practically more pumped than I am, and I'm very, very pumped.
fair enough.
Yeah.
And I assume you've heard nothing from
splurged-
gnomes.
Yeah. She splurged for like swag and stuff.
Nice.
He is really psyched to go.
I am saving my swag money to buy like infinite t-shirts from developers.
That's what we're getting Magfest t-shirts. We'll see how it goes.
I wasn't too thrilled about the design, but like I've been getting a lot of like so one of my regrets from PAX last year, I didn't get a Titan Souls t-shirt. And the developer's like, well, if you can beat the first boss, I'll give it to you. And I'm like, but I want to go into the first boss blind for my playthrough.
Aww.
Yeah, it's okay. Ultimately, I was not as passionate about Titan Souls as I thought I was going to be.
I don't have a response for that.
Did you ever play it?
Nope.
It was okay. You should play it. I think it would be up your alley enough that you would enjoy it. But,
okay.
like... I was
expecting... Yeah, we could increase the leg length to get this thing more traction.
I was expecting...
Yeah, what were you saying? Mm-hmm.
I was expecting something a little bit more... Soulsian.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. But it wasn't bad, it just wasn't what I was expecting. Which, I guess so sue me, but still...
Alright, world's worst skateboard is going.
See ya. You're still making more progress than I ever did.
This thing doesn't actually roll. Unless... Oh, I know what I need to do. Aha. Okay. I figured out what I need to do to make this thing roll. So we need to just increase the length of the tires down by 1, and then this thing will be like kicked off and it'll roll like a skateboard. Are there hands to go with the boots? Unfortunately, no. Otherwise, I'd make like a little comedian robot or like a wacky arm flailing man tube robot.
Oh, one of those things.
Yeah. All right, we'll put those there. Put the wheels down. And then this should, in theory, work perfectly.
In theory.
It all depends on what the gods of scrap mechanic have deigned for me. But I think that this will work, and I'll have a little skateboarding robot.
The gods of approximate physics simulators. There we go.
There we go. Laters. Glorious.
I bet if you put some suspension on those legs, you could probably actually, like, get up and down hills and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Because currently, he seem to be stuck. Wait,
yeah.
Wait, Bert. I got a solution. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to help. Don't distrust what I'm about to do.
Okay. No.
No, just believe in me.
Bye. Oh.
Well, you gotta press the button the rest of the way.
I have every form of locomotion on this thing right now. No. Thrusters are cheaty. I bet you anything, if I did put suspension on this, I'd be able to go up and down hills. You're correct. And then that would give me an excuse to extend the length of the legs and get more like power out of it. Delete that. People are now catching up to when you put the thrusters on there, and they're saying, "Uh-oh."
I was considering putting it on a Switch, but I wasn't sure if that was even going to work. So I kind of gave up on the idea early. But that's okay, too.
I do wonder, though, if I put suspension on the legs, will they be able to deliver the same amount of power?
Interesting question.
I guess I'll find out. Alright, we'll just have to delete everything and remake the legs again. That's fine. What's currently hooked up? Okay, so I have one bearing there, which is correct, and then I need to put something right there. Or will like the springs just like negate what I'm trying to do entirely? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I bet that the springs are gonna negate things as opposed to. Well, I have no idea.
Okay, that was necessary. Let's see.
Okay, well.
I have no idea if this ball's even gonna do anything. It's probably just gonna roll on its ass a bunch. Just be like,
right there. Yeah, that's currently length 2.
But that's okay too.
The end pipe there.
Okay. Oh, right. I've got all these, like, extraneous pipe bits. I should probably take them out. Otherwise, this thing's gonna be weighted wacky. It is already weighted wacky, come to think of it.
Take a jumping car. We might actually, with suspension, be able to make a jumping action. But I don't know how well it would work. Because you can make things flip out pretty easily in this game.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my, like, transforming cars have had the ability to jump, technically.
Yeah. But
it's just
hard to, like, control and, like, cultivate into, like, something you can actually
use.
Yeah,
you can't just, like, shoot springs down. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of awesome, but doesn't. Oh,
nope.
Fuck. That was an engine.
Okay. Alright, I'm a believer in this idea. Though I need to change out the tires a little bit. Let's give this a shot.
On an unrelated note, wasn't, like, Justin Bieber actually, like, sent back to Canada? Or is that, like, a falsehood? Or you have no idea because you don't give a shit?
That's a really good question, and no, I don't give a shit, but...
Because I
think he did get sent back to Canada. I think that's actually, like, true. And if it's not true... oh well.
Yeah.
It doesn't impact my life one way or the other, like... so...
Yeah, it was just something I heard a while ago, and I'm like, I wonder if he actually was sent back to Canada, or no.
I don't know.
Yeah. And it's just... I'm curious now. I also have this,
I'm gonna have to look this up in a second.
I have this bad word association between believer and belieber, and it's... I'm not happy about this.
You shouldn't be. Anybody that says the word believer unironically, I have to give them 50 smackles.
Minus 50 points to bird catcherdom. Owing to the fact that you're probably a dumbass.
Alright.
I didn't have a whole lot of friends that were particularly obsessed with him. But there were one or two.
I had no friends that were obsessed with Justin Bieber.
There was one or two people, because I think he's exactly the same age as us.
I think you're right.
Younger than us.
I think he's the same age as you.
Yeah.
But not me.
Alright. So you want to know the sad thing about the Mega Wheel?
Oh, what's up with it?
Same thing happens if I make it Mega Ball.
It rolls over?
It just kind of like flips out and just ends up on the sides. Yeah.
Aw.
That's
actually super lame.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, it's kind of neat, but it just ends up breakdancing on the sides.
Huh. Alright, so... I did... oh, wow. I'm watching that thing spin out like a super Mega Ball right now.
Yeah, it's just...
It looks like a little American Gladiator-like.
Yeah.
Alright, so I put the thing up on suspension, and it had an interesting effect. Yes, people in my chat are rightfully saying, "Damn, that's going so fast."
My ball or
no, my
your thing is doing things. Okay, because mine is.
The issue with it, it still might be viable if I make the wheels if I change the wheel height. You're right. I think I need to change the wheel height, and then this might still work, because then it'll work with the suspension.
Okay.
Maybe.
Back to the Mega Ball. This is the wrong side. There we go.
So basically, what was happening is that the tires were perfectly like countering out the force that the feet were delivering. So I was just kind of jigging in place very, very, very slowly.
I did not think of this, but I did not actually make a perfect ball.
Oh.
No, I got it. I can fix it up. I actually wasn't thinking about the, like, horizontal.
Oh, uh-huh.
So it
Holy crap.
should be really easy to fix, but still, oops. That's good enough.
I'm coming for you, Wanda. I'm coming for you!
Good, because I'm not going anywhere.
With my skateboard.
Where? What? Who? How? I don't even know where you are.
Don't worry about it. I'm making my way over to you.
Okay. Are you...
And I definitely need to do some steering on this thing.
Are you making your way downtown? Walking fast?
Oh, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And I need you. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And I'm coming for you, baby.
That's really creepy. When you put it that way. Oh,
Now, you've seen Terry Crews's rendition of that piece, correct?
No, I haven't.
White Chicks?
No.
Oh, he does a really great music video of it. Alright, I'm here.
Hold on. There we go.
This thing does handle the hills.
Yeah, with the suspension.
With the suspension, it is the Hill Master. I have made a skateboard. Wow. I didn't think it doable, but you did not say nay. Or something. Yeah.
I mean, you're the horse catcher. I'm just the kindly observer.
10 out of 10 would hear again. Everyone wants to hear my rendition of that piece. You know, she actually did play the piano, and she's actually pretty good at the piano. But, like, the singer, she wrote the lyrics and the music and the piano for it, so damn good for her. Plays soccer? Oh my god. That is a great idea. If
collision worked well in this game, soccer I think would be more viable.
But yeah, it would be great if it did work. Okay, bye ball.
Wow.
Wow, that made a huge difference. Look at you go.
Yeah.
You're not really a sphere so much as an octagon sphere, but it's great all the same. We should see how it does on a bigger hill. Wow. I like the way you think. Give me a second to find a bigger hill and see if I can push my way up. I have my doubts because the center of gravity on this thing is quite high, but they should be able to handle some pretty good terrain.
What? This thing still does get fucked up in small, like, in dips. Hills make this thing just go sad.
Aw. This is a pretty steep little hill. Let's try this one. We delete that out, climb on this thing, and let's go.
What if I do... You know, all the thrust is contained to the center band. What if I add more thrusters? But... God damn it. Wait, no, this works.
So it can't go up very steep hills because it doesn't impart enough force to overcome gravity, but there you go. It can, like, derp at the hill a little bit.
If I have a thruster in every nook.
You know what's kind of sad about this vehicle?
What?
Is that this vehicle is easily more stable than the majority of my, like, first attempts at making cars.
That's actually kind of amusing.
I made some shitty cars when I was getting into this game.
I think we all have. Oh, wait, we don't want to do that. Don't mess with that.
It would work with boots instead of tires. That's probably true. That's actually probably true. Because then it wouldn't roll back down. It would just, like, climb it. I won't make a hiking bot. Huh. Well, okay. I need to figure out a way to make this thing steer. And I think that I can do it just by rotating the feet. Probably. Alternatively... I know how to make this thing steer.
Dang.
I know exactly how to make this thing steerable. And I can do it in the most natural and coolest way. Okay, so we need to get rid of the controller, and we need to reprogram this. But I can make this a walker bot very easily. That button there, that controller there, that controller there, that button there. And we need to wire this up.
Oh, that's where I'm missing thrusters. So this is what I was originally doing.
Up to the seat.
But I want it there.
That
Okay.
up to the seat. That to that button. That one, and that one. So we'll make a hiking bot in a second, because I want to see boots have more grip. Yeah, I think you might be right, but, yeah. So, friction and grip are very strange in this game, but boots would have more grip than tires. So, you're not wrong in that sense, or because of that. Okay, so we set this to be 360 and 360.
Balancing thrusters on this thing is a nightmare.
I'm not surprised. It is a giant sphere. It was a thing that was not really meant to be.
What I'm trying to do is, we've got like the kind of whole sphere side thing. I'm trying to attach it to... Oh. Yeah. Oof. That could have gone better.
What's it doing?
Okay. So one there.
Huh. Oh, I see. I need to make this loop. Okay.
One there.
Then make this loop as well.
Okay. One there. One there.
Oh,
Please tell
I
me
need to
they're
reverse
even.
my rotation.
Okay, they are even. Is that the right spot, though? No. Gotta be down low, not up high. Okay. And here... And then...
Alright, this thing's steerable.
Congrats.
I just gave it independent left foot and right foot controls, and I just kayak it, basically.
That works.
Yeah. And then if I just want to go straight forward, I hold down both buttons at the same time.
Okay. I don't think this is gonna work, but I've added thrusters to the extremities. So we'll see.
What are the extremities?
Well, I mean, like, the ball has a bunch of, like, cross struts on the sides and
okay.
stuff. So I just balanced it right-ish. And then... Huh. Huh.
What?
Well... Nothing has changed. It's still a breakdancing goddamn ball.
Hey, the point is you tried.
I'm just gonna go into first-person mode and just weep silently for the sake of ball.
I wanna get into the ball at one point just to experience it, but I think you really need to put that one on to rest.
Oh yeah,
It's not going anywhere.
This is dead.
Yep. This is the most adorable creation I've ever made in this game. It feels like, honestly, like, if I was, like, let's say this was like some weird alien world, and I didn't want to, I was on like a science vessel, and I didn't want to touch the ground for whatever reason. Like, that's kind of what I feel like this vehicle would be made for.
That's kind of cool in a way.
It is cool. It feels like a weird, like, science fiction vessel. But it's also really, really stupid and very, very bad at being a locomotive device.
I apologize. I'm breaking the ball. I'm trying one last thing.
Okay, just let me get one ride on it.
We can always just attach thrusters to it again.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm gonna attach boots to this and see if I can make, instead of a skateboard, just a hiking bot.
Okay, let's add...
It'll be much slower this way, but it should have enough chutzpah to hold on to the ground and be able to go up, like, steeper cliffs.
There we go.
I guess chutzpah wasn't really the word. More like moxie, I guess. Hard to say.
Oops. Okay,
we'll go there.
I've freed the ball. Oh, wait. Well, I've made a ball simulator.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
It's everything that the ball did with none of the...
So it just breakdances, but it's even worse?
No, it doesn't even breakdance. You breakdance.
And the ball doesn't move?
It kind of does.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if I added more weight to this, this would work. Yeah, so the ball... This is actually the most effective means of transportation ball-wise.
I gotta see this at this point.
It just... Wow, this actually works. This is the sad thing.
Take the ball somewhere where I can see it.
I don't know where I am.
Oh.
Once again, okay.
Try to find the launch pad.
I found the launch pad. Alright, give me a second. I might actually have a solution for this one. I think I can actually make this possibly work.
Alright, whatever you say.
Put the thrusters at the top and the bottom. That could work too. I don't know. But this one was actually rolling. I just need to add a crap ton of metal to it.
My hiking bot actually handles relatively steep hills.
I see it going. It is impressive to watch that thing.
Yeah. I'm proud of it. It's ridiculously slow, but most of the, like, walking-esque type robots are.
At some point, we should really try and figure out how to make, like, a balanced chicken walker type vehicle.
It's incredibly hard.
Well,
so, you have to do, like, true bipedal motion, you have to actually swing your center of gravity between the two legs. So, the leg that isn't moving supports all of the weight.
Yeah.
And, that sort of engineering is very, very tricky.
I can imagine.
But, somebody managed to do it, and their video is extremely impressive. Alright, we're gonna take on this small little hill. Nope, no. Come on, turn around. Turn around and face the hill. There you go. There was no running away from this hill.
Okay, let's see if...
Oh no! Oh no!
Van
down. Walker down.
Texas Ranger or regular
robot.
variety?
Walker robot.
Huh.
What is happening?
Not what I wanted to happen.
It's going forward, but stupid. So, are you just using force, just like to fling it off? Oh my god, that's exactly what you're doing. You just have a weight in the center that you're just like chucking around to try and throw it forward. That's great.
So it actually works better when it's not a weight. That's the sad thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it didn't look like it was working that great.
Let me show you the most effective this has ever been.
Hello, Matt the Matt the Wall 779.
That is a name. Okay.
Yep.
There we go. All right, bird.
Yep.
Hop in and
I'm
let
in.
it rip. Just get forward.
Oh God.
No, switch it to first person. So here's the sad thing. This is the most effective the wheel has ever, the ball has ever been in terms of like forward motion. Up, nope.
It
now
is
it's
actually
fucked.
very effective.
Sort of. Now go to first person.
Oh God, first person.
Every once in a while, I just see your character's terrified face just flash by, or it's mine.
Oh, Matthew Hall. Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah,
Got
that would do it. Well,
No, this thing is like an MLG video. This is
there is so much dubstep you can't hear the dubstep anymore.
Scrap mechanic, scrap mechanic, scrap mechanic. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this damn thing. Oh God, I can't.
It's a trap.
Yeah, I want to get out of American Gladiators now.
It's just done. It's
Yeah.
it's not.
Just please bury the wheel idea.
It's
not gonna
It
work.
is.
You've
dead.
thrown good
to
money
rights.
after bad money after worse money for that
I have-
thing.
The amount of like sheer corruption that I've had to go through to like negotiate the continual work on this project is absurd and extraordinarily depressing.
Put that there. There. I'm gonna put the wheels back on the skateboard bot, and I encourage you to take it for a spin.
Okay. Oops. Is it spinnable
It's
yet?
good. Yeah, it is spinnable.
That's not even
Unless I messed it up. Oh, right. Okay. There you go. Enjoy it.
Oh.
Whoa, you found a way to make it run! Dude, that looks so badass. Man. You made it. How did you do that? You just like offset it. Yeah, it's much faster to do it alternating like that.
Yeah.
When it's in wheel mode, it can't go up the, Oh, that would be a great transformation, to have it switch between wheel and boot mode for hills.
That would actually be really effective. Yeah,
Yep.
so Bird, if you want it to like run like this all the time, just have them start in the opposite position. And
oh, yeah, I see how to do that.
Eh,
Yep.
eh, eh.
So I had them like by I was trying to think of how to do that with a controller, but then I realized that the way to do it was just when I was building it to have it like
Actually,
be an upwards facing
sad
thing.
thing about this is you can climb this hill if you just actually alternate them.
Ah, yeah, it looks like it.
If this is just like the most
Yeah, you were just
unrewarding.
walking.
It's like just digging. Like you're dying and you're just like scrambling at the hill. It's like, if I can make it to the top, the medic will find me. Ah.
No, I gotta put it in alternating mode and just see how much top speed I can get off of this thing.
Fair amount.
Laters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
It's like it's about comparable at this point to the engine on the lowest setting.
Yeah.
And yeah, about. Cool.
Congrats, you have made a thing.
Yeah. I can put it in my hall of things. With my lander and cool car. And my very, very bad fixed wing aircraft. The other thing I want to make is a train.
I know how to make a monorail.
Yeah, close enough. I want to make a monorail.
Okay, you want to make it now?
What time is it? No. Next time.
We'll make it tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it bedtime for Bird?
No. But I don't want to spend too much time making a monorail.
Fair enough. It's actually really easy.
What are you gonna make? Are you just making like a thing?
I'm just making a car. I realized
Like a transforming car.
I haven't.
What?
Well, not even transforming. I'm just going for the end result of my transforming car, which is slightly spread-eagled, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have a nice wide base and you have a low center of gravity, so what more do you need? How fast can your like basic car get?
I don't know.
Like, what engine setting can you put it on?
I usually leave it like 1 or 2 below maximum.
Okay. I managed to make a design that was very volatile, but flips itself
Yeah.
very, very easily and can go at maximum speed, and that thing is really great.
Can we get 2 metal blocks, put thrusters on the bottom, strap Bird to it, and let him fly? I mean, we've done that. We've been there. We know how that goes.
Yep. We laugh. We have a good time. And we have a giant spinning swastika in the middle of our screen.
Yep.
We've all seen it. Okay, that's work.
I just want to have a car that actually drives today. Before we're done.
Yeah. That's just, you know, something to tool around with a little bit.
Because I haven't actually done any driving, and I actually really like driving in this game.
It feels really fun.
Yeah, it does, especially like drifting around corners and stuff.
I need to update the rules. Yeah, I really do. I really need to update the rules on my channel.
Oh, are people doing naughty things?
Nope. Just they're very outdated.
Fair enough.
Because they reflect when I did more like game dev and like stuff like that.
Yeah, do it.
People said that watching me do game dev was very frustrating for whatever reason, because it was like I totally understand what they're getting at, because they the issue was that Unreal is a very complicated engine and it takes a long time to learn it, and so try to do very simple things and bump up against the engine immediately, and people said that was annoying, so I was like, okay,
fair enough.
I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Yeah, every once in a while I will do art, but that's usually when I'm like, I'm too chill. Make a gyroscope ride thing and put everyone in it. You mean that thing over there? Then yes.
We already did the gyroscope rider. It's about as unfulfilling as I expected it would be.
Yep, it was pretty boring.
Yeah. Three. Put that there. Whoops. That there.
I wouldn't mind
there.
messing with things to make like a more like more circus rides. Like I'd love to make a Ferris wheel again. Like an actually functional one.
That was super fun.
Until everything
Yeah.
stopped.
No, making rides and stuff would be really, really fun. And then I wonder if we could eventually extrapolate like the monorail into a roller coaster.
Sort of. No. Not right now.
No, that's what I said eventually.
Yeah, so we'd have to wait until there's, like, better collision. Because I've already made a monorail, and the main
and it doesn't have turning. It can only really go back and forth, right?
You can turn, but it's bad.
Okay.
There's a whole host of things wrong with it, but mainly you use, like, wheels to, like, make it move.
Uh-huh.
Problem with that is, the wheels, like, don't collide on the railing particularly well.
Uh-huh.
And it's just not fun. Have you made a self-stabilizing hovercraft? Yeah.
Self-stabilizing? Was that, like, one...
You use a bunch of...
What?
You use a bunch of sensors to, so, like, if it starts to flip one way or another, the sensor's like, nope, and then flips you back over. It works.
Oh.
I don't like it. But that's just because it's not really elegant.
It'd be a lot more fun to just do, like, a lander style thing where you have to, like, correct for it, in my opinion. We have so many mods here that know the rules. Nobody will. Yeah, that's true. I like that car. Oh, hey, it's still fine. That was weird. Okay, last thing I need to do is attach the engine to my steering wheel so that it doesn't do what it just did.
Alright.
It's a step I forget very, very often. Alright, let's give this thing a go.
Okay, so we want everything to go down. I guess it's just 45.
Maybe I need to
This is
crank the engine strength down just a touch, because I don't quite remember what my build was, but this is not quite it. I can't turn? Yeah, I can turn.
All of these?
This is how you do a four-wheel drive, Curtis. You have to counter with the other wheels like that. It looks a little bit funky and counterintuitive, but it works.
I did not attach the most critical bearing. The first one. Not attaching the first bearing. Bad move.
Okay.
Generally.
I need to change.
Boink. This thing is springy.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the suspension lag.
Yeah,
Am I
sorry
getting
about
frame
that.
drops? No, it's this game has performance
Yeah,
bad.
the moment we start adding suspension and controllers, this thing starts lagging really bad.
Yep. But no, that's just how this game goes. It's not particularly optimized yet, so there's lots of like rubber banding and stuff.
Okay, watch as everything fucks up very quickly. I apologize.
I went a couple screens away. Hopefully, I won't have to deal with it. Never mind, I'm dealing with it.
Whoa. Dude.
What?
Come back and just take a look.
Alright.
This is like art or something.
I'll be there in a second. This design, like, the cool thing about big wheels is that if you have a small enough, like, chassis, you can just flip yourself back up very easily. It just lands on the other side of the wheel, and then it just flips itself over.
Yep.
Alright, here I am.
Okay. Oh, right. That's the super simple car I saw you making. Alright. So I'm gonna flip the switch to transform it. It's just so
I just want to see it smash those tires down and be like, "Ah! I am Destructo Car." Okay, the front two are correct. It's just your back one needs to be. There it goes. Ish. Hey, there you are. There's the Spiderling car.
Yeah, I figured I'd... Oh.
Your wheels are... Yeah.
No, my engines are not connected to my anything, and my wheels aren't going to turn as a result. There we go.
Yes.
See you later.
There you go.
This might actually be able to handle pretty close to maximum speed. Until it gets stuck in a tree. Just like everything else.
Yep, thus ends the maiden voyage of many vehicles in this game. Alright, I'm a little bit under maximum speed. I'm like 3 clicks under it. This isn't quite the same build. I think my base is a lot narrower in this version, but we're just whipping it up, like, you know.
This thing's got a stupid amount of torque. God damn it, trees.
Hi.
Idly hodly, neighborino.
Stop.
Hi. No.
Alright, let's just tool around. Because driving is fun.
Yep, it is.
The cool thing about this simple car is that if I get off of like a good enough ramp, I can do tricks. I can do little kick flips and stuff with the car. But, that probably might have been good enough. Have you made a car that you can do like cool tricks with yet?
Me? I mean, this one I kind of feel like is doing cool tricks with or without
Constantly. That's true. Yep.
Alright, there we go. I've turned down the engines a little bit. This is a little bit better. God, survival
you mean
mode in this game is going to be amazing.
I
Shoot.
think it depends on how easy it is to get the resources. Like, if it's a pain in the ass to get, like, to make a basic engine, it's gonna be a lot less fun.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, so
Okay.
apparently dropping this... You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what happens when I max this thing out.
Oh, man. Well, that's what happens. You immediately launch into a tree, as usual.
But it can climb said tree. Haha!
Alright, George of the Jungle.
So much torque, it don't matter.
I need to turn my engine up.
This is
I
such
dropped my
a...
engine a little bit for extra controllability, but now it just, like, doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. It's weird how that works.
Yeah. It's like, I can make it... It's like the engine's throwing a temper tantrum.
I only maxed
Like, you want me
one.
to give you less? Well, then screw you.
Oh yeah, I only maxed one. That would explain some things.
Well,
Break
bye.
dancing car
Nice.
does its own thing at all times
Mm-hmm.
because try convincing it to control itself. Hint, you're not gonna, kid.
Make a gripper bot that uses traction to climb trees. It won't work because the trees are perfect cylinders, so there's nothing to grip.
Yeah.
But that would be a very interesting idea.
Yeah, so if I feather the feather it a little bit, this thing actually goes pretty well. But the torque is really heavy. Yeah, getting out in the Badlands, this actually works a lot better.
Like, I'm pretty sure the collision for the trees is just a perfect cylinder. And I think that it probably won't be able to resist gravity if we just try to use, like, a gripper thing, but I don't know for sure. Oh, man, this is... The performance is getting...
Yeah, it's because I'm doing flips
Yeah.
and shit.
I see that. I see you flipping off in the distance over there. It wraps around it and uses wheels to pull itself up. You know, if it could clip... If the physics worked, I would actually make something like that. That sounds really fun.
Okay, what if I
But
just
I have
add...
serious doubts that the physics will allow something like that.
I'm just gonna add a ton of metal to this thing. What if it was just fat? But if this car was fatter, it would flip less. Nope. Still flips. I missed my jet ski from the other day. That thing was actually pretty effective.
Yeah, I mean, maybe on your end. From my end, I just saw it, like, kind of shake a whole bunch and then be, like, 50 feet away from me.
That's a good point. Yeah, the lag stuff is not great.
Yeah, once they fix it, though, oh, baby.
I'm impressed with tonight, though. We haven't had a crash and we haven't had a disconnect. Well, except for you that one time.
I've had 2 crashes so far, so... But the server itself hasn't crashed, so that's pretty good. I wonder if it patched today or something, with stability updates or something.
I have no idea.
Probably
my leg
not.
is now stuck in the ground. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Then we'll try going around. Oops.
So how do the sensors
Still on the
work?
list.
Do they sense, like, level, or do they sense if something passes in front of them?
Yeah, when something passes within 10 blocks distance of them, they will fire.
So then how do you do a self-correcting design with a lander, then?
Generally make a ton, like, you make it really wide.
Uh-huh. And then just have one part that's, like, is constantly stable, and then basically acts as a gyroscope?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, so you have, like, a ring around your lander, which is rigid, and will detect if you've gone over a certain amount of, like, rotation,
Yes.
basically, and will fire retro rockets to correct it, which are attached to the central piece.
Yep. It's wonky, and I don't like it. It's very
Yeah.
imprecise.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like it would work too well. Now, if they added, like, a gyroscope to the game, or... Well, I mean, that'd be kind of OP. But something more fun, like, say, just, like a level sensor, that would be great.
I mean, a gyroscope would be... At this point, I'd be pretty okay with a gyroscope. Like, it'd be overpowered, but, like... I'd still like it for
this
the...
is basically Space Engineer at that point.
That's true. I'd still like it because then I could make an airship. And not have to worry about...
Man, can you imagine if they put, like, balloon-type lift into this game?
That'd be okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Actually, yeah, how about gyroscopes, but they're just huge? So you can only use them for, like, large builds. So, like,
That
at
makes
that point,
sense.
you're not trying to balance it as much, and, like, you kind of can,
Yeah.
but still.
Yeah, that seems fair. Like, just really giant, heavy gyroscopes. Whoa, I got rubber banded like crazy down here.
I'm flying through the air, and it's popping in a lot of, like, textures and stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be cool to have, like, balloons, which provide a certain amount of, like, lift into the air. Which would basically act as thrusters, but instead of, like, pushing, it's a pulling type force. Which might not work, but could potentially be faked. I don't know. Because there's not really a pull in Unity's physics engine that I know of. You can add, like, a pushing type force. Maybe it can be done that way.
Okay. Well, you want to call it quits now? I'll go play, like, Homeworld or something? Because I do need to get a
I'm gonna
lot
go to
of content
bed.
for that. Yeah.
And it was fun. I liked making my little crawler bot.
Yeah. We
And
should play Dead Rising tomorrow for, like, a change. I'm running out of ideas for this game for a little bit.
Yeah, we need to let this game simmer, and especially we need bigger parties again.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've pretty much tapped out, like, I think our collective imagination here.
Yep.
All right, well, I
Bye,
will
bird.
see you. Yeah, good night.